This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and Talkspace, the leading virtual therapy provider, is telling everyone, let's face it in therapy. By talking or texting with a supportive, licensed therapist at Talkspace, you can face whatever is holding you back, whether it's mental health symptoms, relationship drama, past trauma, bad habits, or another challenge that you need support to work through. It's easy to sign up. Just go to Talkspace.com and you'll be paired with a provider, typically within 48 hours. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule. Plus, Talkspace is in-network with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. Make your mental health a priority and start today. If you're not covered by insurance, get $80 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80. That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
This is Beaverville. Come on in.
It's Bob here. I got a question.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper, gang. Yeah. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang. Yes. Boy, that was good news.
All right. It is the, 23rd day of May, 2025. Hope you got a 3-day weekend ahead of you. My name is Chris Hockey, and welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. Yes, that's right. A long Memorial Day weekend ahead of us. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be beautiful. I know you're waking up and the Wolves lost, and it looks hopeless, but it's not. Nay, it never is. It's never hopeless. As long as there's a breath in my body, I'll never give up. That's a direct quote from Larry Reynolds. Lots to get to on the show today. You know the drill. It's Friday, so you know the initials and a special edition of the Tommy Olson Show coming right up. Let's get started with John Caparulo. Little comedy Friday morning. Come on in now. Come on in. It's the weekend. My name is Chris Hockey, and I am glad you are here.
Every year we would have yard sales on Memorial Day weekend, so it's like Mardi Gras for white trash. Yeah. I never understood how people can come to a yard sale and get picky. You know what I mean? They make me feel bad about the stuff I didn't want anyway. You know, like, well, what's this? I don't want this. Neither do I. That's why it's a dime. All right, I don't care. Does this VCR have a remote? No, it doesn't have a cord either. That's why it's $4, dude. It's a piece of crap. Well, I was looking for a new VCR. Yeah, I think they sell those at places called stores. All right, you're in my garage. Look on the wall. That's a spider. Get the out of here. Right? People come to your yard sale and ask for items that they don't even see. Like I got departments you don't know about or something. You know, like, where are your drapes? We're looking for drapes. We don't see drapes. Oh, that's because housewares is on the back porch. I'm sorry. You can stop by customer service at the shed, get a slushie and a pretzel. I mean, really, it's not... What's your return policy? I'll stab you if you come back here. Go away.
My grind. Texas Chili Bowl. You'll be salivating when you see it.
The finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
Chris Hockey.
'Cause I am tired.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey.
And alone.
Thanks, guys.
Sauce, 8 hours ago, you tweeted, what an embarrassing showing for this team. Never get excited about Minnesota sports. They always hot liquid S down their legs when it matters. I hope OKC beats them by 50.
Name a Minnesota men's team that doesn't hot liquid S down their leg when it matters.
Personality.
Condoms. See? You can't do it. I stand by that. That last night was hideous. I wish they would just get beat by 70. You know it and I know it, Corey.
Yeah, Corey, you know it. He knows it. You know it. We know it.
How come you deleted the ant tweet?
I don't know. I got up and felt dumb.
Oh, I screenshotted it just in
then
case.
read it.
Well, what the hell did you say about Ant?
Why do you delete it? You got 120,000 followers.
Did you say trade him?
Yeah, he sure did.
I knew it.
At 9:26 last night, he tweeted, "No joke, trade Ant this summer. He has no interest in leading."
Leading, what?
Well, I don't stand by that.
Wait a minute.
But you said no joke, though. You said no joke.
Well, I was mad.
Trade Ant this summer.
Were
he
you
has
joking?
no interest in leading.
No, I was mad at the time. I'm not
Ant
mad
had
about it
32 points last night.
Yeah, but he didn't when I tweeted it, to be fair. He had like 6.
49 minutes ago. So this morning, you tweeted OKC in 1.
Yeah. In
one.
If they don't win, if the Wolves don't win at least one of these home games, obviously they're going to be swept.
I mean,
it's a hot take.
Well, I think
8 hours ago, you tweeted, trade Dante, Nas, and Rudy on Tuesday after they are swept.
Yes, I stand by that.
Wait a minute.
That.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Are you saying, don't do that? Was that like trade? Nah. Is that what you're saying? Because I get confused by your classic tweets.
No. Trade them.
They're classic.
Trade the whole team.
Is that physical? Can you do that?
I'm sure.
8 hours ago, you tweeted the Wolves need an A+ second half or the season is over.
They didn't do that.
Excuse me, Maestro?
Yes.
I don't understand. It seemed to me like you were on this team's side. What happened?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I was, and then they played terribly. They were terrible on the first game.
Okay.
And they weren't good last night. They can't come out of the third quarter. They're just not that good.
Wait a minute.
They get out-adjusted at the third quarter.
Oh, so it's Finch's fault.
No, it's not Finch's fault. He doesn't play the game.
13 seconds ago, you tweeted, fire Finch. He got no ball.
I don't think I tweeted that.
You have tweeted Fire Finch a lot of times in the past, though.
Yeah, but then I got scolded by you, which was correct, so I stopped.
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry,
worked.
Sauce. Corey, you're not understanding. This is a rare red finch. Look at the picture that he accompanied the tweet.
Oh.
That is they call it a fire finch. And that is a rare red finch. And when did you spot that?
Beautiful.
Happy Friday! Happy Memorial Weekend!
Yeah, but dude.
Texas Chili Bowl.
Are we going up north?
Okay, here we
Now
go.
listen,
He's filling in for Creasel today.
You think you woke up and you're like, oh my God, no, it's Thursday.
No, it's Friday.
It is not.
It's still Friday.
That's right.
Hey, Chris, you remember just a couple of minutes ago, I was reading one of Sauce's tweets about how this team basically craps down its leg and bleep Minnesota teams.
That's right.
Craps.
10 hours ago,
Yes, sir.
he tweeted, "This is the best sports team Minnesota has had since the 2009 Vikings. Let's win this bleeping game. Minnesota deserves this. Let's take it."
I was trying to amp him up.
No, I actually got amped up. I tweeted Norman right after that because he got me pumped up. I'm like, holla, baby. Here we go.
See?
Excuse me, Scooch.
I was wrong.
Okay.
This team has no interest. It's over.
You run.
They're going to get swept, which is fine. But here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing on this fine Friday morning. The difference between this current Minnesota Timberwolves roster, front office, and all that, and every other crappy Minnesota team we've ever had is after this is over on Monday, they will make a big move to help try and get over the hump like they have every year.
Maybe it'll be Ant, because last night at 9:26, you tweeted, "No joke, trade Ant this summer. He has no interest in leading."
Pardon me, Maestro? Do you really want to trade Ant?
No, I was just mad. No, I don't want to trade
But you said you started the tweet with "no joke."
Yeah, but I was kidding.
You were getting?
I was kidding.
And
yeah, no, that's wrong. Don't trade him. But all we heard about last offseason was how he's basically the next Michael Jordan. And he isn't. But I was mad. I'm not mad anymore. That's it.
I think we blow it up if we lose next game. We're only 0-2.
They're going to get swept.
Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe not. They're not. Think of the first and second quarter. We were fine.
Have you thought of that?
Is that how you win the game, though?
Oh, I'm sorry, Pappy Spashner.
Pardon me, Maestro.
No, but think of Cleveland radio circa 2014.
When Rosie paid Corey the money?
Yep. Correct. Think of that. This could be storybook because he beat LeBron, he beat Steph, and then he goes down 0-2, and he comes back and beats like the best team ever. It could happen.
Best of the best of the best.
If not, I got a greasy take.
Ooh.
I think they trade Nas and get Kevin Durant next year.
I mean, they tried to at the break.
Right.
But I don't know what a 37-year-old Kevin Durant
Not
does.
much.
I'm going to guess he probably plays basketball, walks around, hangs out, has a good time.
Yeah.
Kisses
yeah, that
women.
did suck, though, last night.
Sucked.
Yeah, but I was amped about it.
Not anymore.
It's deflating.
Yeah.
You called it, too. You said on Friday we're going to be ready to burn the place down if we go down 0-2.
Yeah.
Is that where you're at?
Yeah, just not good.
Okay. I prefer to think that they're just getting warmed up.
Yeah, but, I mean, Shea is...
Yeah, he's really good.
He dominated.
Is that Giles?
Yeah, that guy. The Houdinis?
Yeah, so they lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lost 118-103 to go down 0-2 in the Western Conference Finals. The Wolves shot 28% from three. Nas 0 for 5 from three. Ant 1 of 9 from three. Julius Randle 0 of 3 from three. He had 6 points.
Yeah.
So we make half those, we win. So you guys maybe we're not in the worst spot in the world.
Thank you. Now we're talking about it.
Maybe we're not.
Let's go.
We got the open shots. We're just not hitting them.
The ball isn't going down.
That's it. I think when we come home, Saturday night, place will be rocking.
Brush our teeth.
Yeah.
Brush our teeth.
Saturday night's all right for fights.
Floss.
Floss?
Yeah, you got to floss it. God, you don't floss, do you?
I can't really with my teethers.
It's obvious.
It's obvious.
God, I wish you would just at least try to start.
What do you mean?
Just try.
And do what?
Just try to floss.
Okay, I will. I'll do that tonight when I get home.
Hogs, do I have bad breath? Is that why you brought it up?
No.
Right when you said it, I forgot to brush my teeth this morning.
So when you went over there and go,
now I'm really
and you yelled right into his face.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I appreciate it. I've got no nose hairs now, so thank you.
Brilliant.
Oh, I shaved my nose hairs like Wednesday.
I thought you do top to bottom on Fridays. That doesn't count your nose?
So nose hairs is different.
Let me tell you.
Nose hairs, you got to get like the long hair, like the skinny long thing, and it kind of hurts, but you kind of like it.
It does hurt.
It like makes your eyes cry.
It does make your eyes cry.
I cried.
I cried tonight.
You're throwing salt. There's no doubt about it.
Right, but then you sneeze and all the hair comes out. It's fantastic.
It does feel pretty wonderful.
Oh yeah, you guys! I never see you on a Top Down Friday. Happy Top Down Friday.
Did you top it yet, or you do that later?
No, that's in about 3 hours.
Are you going to live stream
That's
it?
post workout, right?
Post workout, yep.
Right.
Sure.
At what time are you working out today?
Yeah, probably about 7:50. Right when I leave here, 7:15. 7:20.
Okay, so then you'll be done about what?
8:15.
Okay, so
yeah. Quick one, yeah.
All right, so if anybody's keeping track at home, the head to toe, top down shave it Friday takes place this morning about 8:30.
Sure.
Okay, just want to put that everybody.
I was thinking about it.
Get their calendars straight.
Cor, I was really thinking about this. Oh no! If we keep hyping it up, I'll start an OF and just Top Down Fridays.
I think it's a good idea.
I don't know why you're looking at us to ask for confirmation.
Yeah,
I'm not going to tune in. Good luck to you, though.
I might not tune in, but I support it.
I support it. Make some money.
Wait, what happened to you pass blocking?
See, that's a brilliant idea. No one's done it yet.
Nobody still has.
No one's done it.
It's amazing to me nobody's done it.
Right.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
Think of snapping a dido. It'd be fantastic.
Okay.
okay.
Well, last night's game felt like.
Would you stay with me for a minute? I'm thinking about snapping a Dido.
Yeah, see, now we're talking Hogs Daddy.
Yeah.
All right.
You got Hog's attention. Snapping a Dido.
Yeah, put up that white flag, am I right?
Yeah, brilliant.
Are you guys going up north?
No.
Oh, you're going to a game.
Yeah, going to the ladies' game tomorrow. Going to the Frost game. Game
They won
3.
yesterday, baby.
They did. They won in overtime.
That's right, baby. That's right, baby.
Taking the kiddo, taking my niece. It's going to be fun.
There you go. Getting a pretzel?
That's a good question.
Duh. What do they cost at the X? About $40?
Probably, yeah.
Well,
but they're worth it.
Well, then in that case,
Utah. Give me 2.
Brilliant, Corn. Yeah. Oh, it's great. Have you ever had a Costco pretzel? Or is it Sam's Club pretzel?
Sam's Club, exactly. Yeah, Sam's Club. Super good. And they're like $1.90 or something.
The best.
They're fantastic.
Let me take it. Let me take it to the next logical step. Have you ever scissored at a Motel 6?
Yeah.
Funny thing you ask.
Wait. Talking to Corey or everybody?
It's a general question.
I unfortunately have not had that pleasure.
Well,
Can you scissor? Can you scissor as a male?
Sure.
Why don't you try it this weekend and get back to us?
Let me tell you this.
Well, I'll be with Schmoll, so I'll figure it out.
All right, Schmoll just turned around and went home. He doesn't even remember where he's going now.
My Lord.
Until you said went home, nothing had changed.
Brilliant.
That is good.
It's terrifying.
Corey, Fremont Street.
Yep.
Dateline, Fremont Street, Las Vegas. They found a body in a container.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh. Lucky.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
That's the guy who
Well, I don't know if you
had
know
the
this
best
or not,
night on
but,
Fremont Street.
Rest in peace, Chris Angel.
Oh, you went to his show once.
This is the prestige gone wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, his assistant didn't realize it was a trick.
Oh. Well, R.I.P.
A dead body?
Nope.
No, just a guy walking around.
He's still alive.
I don't know. You didn't specify.
I didn't think I
What
did.
if the guy just had a great night, passed out, woke up?
Well, wouldn't they say they found a man struggling inside a container? When you find a body inside of a container, that means it is expired.
Yes, and I'm sorry. You're right. I shouldn't have assumed. You're right. Yeah, it had passed.
What kind of a container?
A large one. Just as a large container to business.
Is that like a dumpster? What are we talking here?
That doesn't say.
Interesting. Well,
yeah, that's greasy.
I do picture it being a magician who just wasn't very good at it.
Yeah.
Now, look, statistically, this is not true, but I feel about Fremont Street the same way I feel about going swimming in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to get eaten by sharks.
Yeah.
You go to Fremont Street in Las Vegas, Nevada, you're supposed to end up dead in a container.
So
Fremont during the day is fun.
What about Circa?
Yeah.
I hate
Circa's A+.
Circa's worth
A+.
worth it. That just going to Circa's worth it.
Yeah, but how do you teleport there without going to Fremont Street?
May I say
Because Circa's
that?
amazing.
You start drinking at 8. You don't think about it.
I'm going to do this, and I can't believe it, but Corey's right. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when you're going down the escalator, the big long escalator, Andy Rooney pops up on one of the advertisements and goes, "Hey, it's Andy Rooney. Welcome to Las Vegas. If you're going to Fremont Street, expect to die in a container."
Wow.
Andy Rooney's from Mississippi.
Yeah, right.
I do love that big ass escalator though, coming down the into Circa. Is that from the parking ramp? I'm trying to remember where that's from.
No,
the long one. The long one that goes
huge.
It's a long.
I think that's
they got long escalators.
Is that going to the pool? I don't know. Sick though.
No.
Yeah, Circa's sweet.
I don't know.
You ever into Hogs and Heifers?
Well,
No, but I heard
this is
about
Andy
it.
Rooney.
Fantastic spot. Fremont has some greasy good spots, but yeah, maybe after 4 o'clock you get the hell out of there.
Oh, yeah.
No,
You'll end up dead in
After
a container.
football Sunday, you
No,
get
no.
out.
Yeah, day drinking. Once the sun goes down, you're like,
Yeah.
no, we gotta
Time
go.
to get out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's time to
Gotta
get out of
go.
here.
hey, this is Andy Rooney. You're probably going to get chlamydia.
Who the hell is Andy Rooney?
It doesn't matter.
I guarantee
You're
you
too
this.
young to care.
He doesn't
Yeah.
know. He doesn't sound like that. I guarantee it.
Not anymore.
No.
That's a good point.
Is he an actor?
No, he's deader than hell. He was a curmudgeon, basically.
Hey, this is Andy Rooney. Have you seen my wife?
died 14 years ago.
What? Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Hey, this is Andy Rooney. If you see my wife, tell that she's got the only garage door opener.
It sounds like you're Sling Blade without a speech impediment, right? Like if Sling Blade spoke clearly.
Now do your Sling Blade.
My God, a nurse. Good night. It pleases me to no end.
It's so good.
It pleases me.
It's the best impression you've ever done.
Now do that one, but just introduce yourself as Andy Rooney first.
Hi, this is Andy Rooney.
No, I mean as Sling Blade. Do the whole bit of Sling Blade.
Hi, it's Andy Rooney.
I don't know what that is.
Welcome to Lord Bucket. You got anything good to eat between your legs?
Between your legs.
Tommy is here now. Mr. Z in about 30 minutes to talk about Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible. Taylor Heisey of the Frost will join us via the telephone around 7:45. Marnie later, Parrish later. $91,500 up for grabs with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Jackpot because Initials takes place at 8:15. Normal for today. Sauce, your hands up.
Thank you to my friends at Gutter Helmet, gutterhelmetmn.com. Never clean your gutters again.
The Wolves are in a gutter. The Wolves are in a big pinch here. They're down 0-2. We'll talk about that from time to time between now and 9 o'clock. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan. This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and Talkspace, the leading virtual therapy provider, is telling everyone, let's face it in therapy. By talking or texting with a supportive, licensed therapist at Talkspace, you can face whatever is holding you back, whether it's mental health symptoms, relationship drama, past trauma, bad habits, or another challenge that you need support to work through. It's easy to sign up. Just go to Talkspace.com and you'll be paired with a provider, typically within 48 hours. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule. Plus, Talkspace is in-network with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. Make your mental health a priority and start today. If you're not covered by insurance, get $80 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80. That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80.
Man.
We have audio from last night, post-game, of Johnny Athletic trying to ask Chris Finch a question.
Could I ask a question, Macho Man? More questions. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, wow.
Finch was pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, I looked up Bob. What's his name? Bob Rooney?
Yeah.
60 Minutes guy.
Andy Rooney,
right.
sure.
That's right. No, he calls him Bob. It's cool. Here's the last thing Bob Rooney ever said.
I'm not a racist.
Is that what he said?
Yep.
Wow.
What kind of riff was the Macho Man that he had to declare that he wasn't a racist?
Play that again.
Was it? I'm not a racist, but dot. Yeah.
I'm not a racist.
All right, Andy.
Man, the Macho Man was the best.
Oh, the best. Especially because you knew half of that was all made up. When he did like the cream of the crop.
Oh, God.
Could I ask a question, Macho Man?
More questions.
I'm sorry about that.
Got it. That guy.
He just keeps going.
The straight guy in the bit.
Oh, my God.
Mean Gene, man.
So good.
Mean freaking Gene.
Oh, the whole bit. Cup of coffee is so good.
I'm not a racist.
Say that.
We all need that button.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know.
Oh, man.
Oh, yes.
All right, Tommy's here. That's because Creasel, according to social media, Creasel's in Deadwood.
Of course he is.
Yeah,
It's
man.
Memorial Day weekend, man.
Yeah.
He's in
it's their
your
thing.
spot.
That's their thing, yeah.
I should just get in the car and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think this should be at least once a month you just go somewhere.
Dude, I got to tell you, I've been saying this to you guys for years now. We got to go.
How is Deadwood? Like, real, I know you love it, but like,
It's
outstanding.
Dude, it's
You
the
love it
countryside
too?
of heaven.
I mean, I haven't been to actual Deadwood since I was a kid, but
don't
Creasel and John rave about it, or Creasel and Hog's
Creasel and
Daddy.
John do.
Yeah, Creasel and John, and then Hog.
It's like a Fight Club situation.
Yeah, rave about it. So it's got to be cool. If they like it, it's gambling and drinking.
Yeah, what do you guys need?
Right.
yeah, right.
There's mountains, gambling, hookers.
Can you rip darts inside?
Sure, I don't know. It's never come up for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
How's the food? Food's got to be good.
the food's great.
Yeah, it's got to be great. And Sweeto Burrito is near there.
Yeah, why am I acting like I want a lot? Like, that sounds great. It's just a little.
It's a long drive.
Yeah.
It's a long drive.
It ain't that bad.
Is it just a lot of casinos next to each other?
Yeah, it's
and
casino bar, restaurant, casino bar, hooker place.
Your mic's on.
They got some. They got some of those there, huh?
Damn right. Big Nose Kate.
That's not what he's interested in.
He's wondering if Big Nose Keith is Keith is going to be hanging around Deadwood anytime Memorial Day weekend.
Here he is.
I'm not a racist.
Wonder if when did the ladies of the night houses end in South Dakota or North Dakota? You know what I'm saying? Like the Dakotas in general. If Marnie's listening,
Did they used to have brothels everywhere, or what?
Everywhere. And the last one made it all the way to like 1960 or something. I kid you not. You can look it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Think how smelly the old brothels were. You guys were talking about smells yesterday with Ben.
yeah, probably not good.
Not good.
But you know what?
But you got to gamble.
Yeah.
I mean, think
Literally.
how crazy horny you were, though.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Riding a horse for days on end.
Yeah.
Saving a cowboy.
Yep.
Alex Trebek gets it.
What's the point?
Great question.
God.
I'll tell you what the point is.
Man.
Gambling,
Deadwood is sweet.
nailing.
Wow.
Nailing.
Man,
All right,
gambling
I'm
is awesome.
You ever find some strange hogs, Daddy, there?
I'm sorry, say that again?
You ever find some strange there?
No, of course not.
No, you sang with those guys there.
I'm not a racist.
All right.
Hogs, Daddy, you sang with those rappers
Naughty
there.
by nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, oh.
He got high with them.
Hey, oh. Yeah. I just thought they were doing the first couple of vowels.
Brilliant.
Please stop.
Oh,
Oh.
relax.
Do you ride a hog down there?
I told you I didn't find any strange.
Yeah. Were you listening to the story?
Oh, I met a bike.
Yeah, no, I have never ridden my motorcycle there. I should do it. I should do it today.
Yeah.
What do you got this weekend?
Nothing. Who's stopping me?
Nobody.
Right.
You.
Well, you should come up north.
I could. Are you guys going?
I'll be there.
Where you going to Margs?
I'm going to Grandview with my family.
You mean
Are you really?
You mean
Swear to God.
mugs?
Whatever.
Mugs.
You gonna get Margs and mugs?
Oh, my mom made so many margs for the weekend. Can't wait. It's going to be the best weekend ever.
Yeah.
Are you? So you're going to Grandview?
Going to Grandview.
But that's a long way on the other side from Mugs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Long way.
Yeah.
It's a long way.
Is it worth it?
Of course.
Yeah.
Are you going up north?
Where are you going?
I actually hit that pretty good.
That was
pretty
not
good.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, abnormally loud, but the notes were pretty close.
Right.
But the louder you get, the better it
Yeah.
is.
Sure, then it's kind of
Going up.
Please.
You're doing great.
All right, I'll stop.
You're doing great. And
Please.
we're going to have all of it.
It's so good.
When's the last time you watched the whole thing?
Oh, that video is A+.
Ever since you retweeted it
Yeah.
a couple months ago, I watch it once a week.
Yeah.
Is Seth going?
Seth will be there. Cam will be there. Eddie will be there. My mom and dad will be there. We're staying in a big old cabin.
The usual suspects.
The usual suspects.
Yep.
And then
You going to Zorb's?
Zorba's for game night. Yeah, Saturday. Watching the game at Zorba's. But
Wow.
So like Hazy, T-Mac, Trace, Coach, all these guys go up to Memorial.
Yep.
They go up to Memorial Day.
Not Hazy and T-Mac.
Who's Hazy?
His name's actually John Hazy. He was the fullback for the Gophers.
Yeah, of course,
He was the
duh.
captain.
We know.
Act like you remember.
What, T-Mac is T-Mac going too?
T-Mac's up there. So
okay, cool.
They have a boys' weekend every weekend, Memorial Day.
Well, don't you have a boys' weekend every weekend?
Yeah. Well, that's the dream. No,
I'm fixing to dance.
Yeah.
No, so they're already up there, and then we're going to meet them up there. I can't wait.
When are you going?
Well, I'm literally leaving today.
When are you going, Sauce?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow.
Why is that?
I got to play Password today.
Oh, Password. Who's your teammate? Who are you playing?
Maxo. And we're playing Bossberg and Larry Mondello guy.
Hey, Tommy, you're doing great.
That guy has a monster.
Have you and Max talked? Have you strategized?
No, but the last time I played was with Maxo, and it's the best I've ever played.
That is true. You were very good last time.
Hey, Max.
Surprisingly
you sell your soul for all that D?
What?
Right.
It's a good question.
Corey, you talked to Guardsy about your strategy?
No.
They don't need they're going to win.
Is Guardsy good like you?
Yes.
Yeah. Guardsy's good?
Yeah. Look, short-term variance is a thing. If we played this tournament 1,000 times, Guardsy and I would win the most titles. But
Yes,
that
they
doesn't
would.
guarantee anything.
Yes, they would.
The ladies are very, very, very good. They're going to be tough to beat. And that's about it.
There's two good
Is it tough for
teams,
you to
and
beat
the rest
ladies?
of them are bad.
Well, Zach and I, we might have like a good chance.
Yeah, but I don't think you'll be nervous. Zach gets nervous in those big spots. He's so worried about crumbling and
listen,
collapsing. So
the
I'm not
most-
worried about you guys.
should be truly nervous about whether or not he'll take that day off.
What is that, Tuesday, Toms?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, you and I square off on Tuesday,
Yeah.
man. Best of luck. I'll be happy if you guys win. I like both of you guys, right? I'm not going to be mad if you guys win. I expect us to win, but if you guys win, tip of the cap.
I'm cheering for you guys if we lose. Sorry,
Likewise, TA.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you, man.
Thank you. I loved the game. It's fun.
Love Password. Can we just all universally agree, though, that Mush should never be allowed to play
Oh,
again?
my God.
I didn't listen. Was it bad?
My son would be better at it.
It'd be
He
close.
doesn't speak.
What does he do? He just has no idea
just-
what's going
he
on.
mumbles.
So
He's a baby.
let's
Do a practice one.
Let's practice.
And don't do a bit. Like, be real. I want to
But
hear
we
it.
got to go to break. Can we do it after break?
Sure.
Sure, that's a hell of a tease. Front page sports after this on The Fan.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and Talkspace, the leading virtual therapy provider, is telling everyone, let's face it in therapy. By talking or texting with a supportive, licensed therapist at Talkspace, you can face whatever is holding you back, whether it's mental health symptoms, relationship drama, past trauma, bad habits, or another challenge that you need support to work through. It's easy to sign up. Just go to Talkspace.com and you'll be paired with a provider, typically within 48 hours. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule. Plus, Talkspace is in-network with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. Make your mental health a priority and start today. If you're not covered by insurance, get $80 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80. That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80.
67 and sunny today, guys.
Paulie, you have to come in the next break.
Okay.
It's not me this time.
Oh,
no! Yeah! You don't air any of my stuff. This is usually the time you guys talk about my stuff, is right about now.
Right about now.
No, we wait till you leave.
No, third segment on a Friday. I tell you on Thursday when I leave, and then
Oh,
spring
yeah,
it
yeah,
up.
good point.
Right, that's a good point. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's a good point.
It's weird. Yeah. Could you turn around so we can talk behind your back, please?
I mean, this is iHeart.
I can't
Right.
talk
What
to
we
you
do.
unless I'm talking behind your back. That's the weirdest thing. I don't know what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. Yeah, I know we've avoided it as much as we can, but we can't avoid it anymore.
By the way, real quick about that before we move on. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good, bud.
Tommy, I would argue you're one of the people here that we do like to talk about you behind your back, but it's all about like, my God, is that kid a train wreck? But God, is he the best?
Yeah.
Like everybody loves you, but it's still he's a train wreck.
Yeah.
That's kind of the goal.
Yeah, that's
you
the
know?
goal.
Yeah.
Nobody's like, God, I hate Tommy. He's terrible at this, and he just sucks, and he's such a train wreck. It's always like, did you hear what Tommy said now? What is wrong with him? God, is that kid fun?
But he's all right.
Yeah, exactly.
He's all right.
Thank God that's not me.
Yeah, he's
but
our guy.
man, is he a good time.
He might be a serial killer,
Yes.
but man, he's all right.
So I would say you get playfully ripped, right?
Perfect.
Some
That's
people
the
are
dream.
most people get ripped and like, God, that's a terrible person. I wish they would just die. You're more like, he really needs help because we care about him.
We should probably have someone talk to him.
Tommy should take a seat, maybe walk a lap or two, but
wow,
good kid.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's usually all about getting the poison out. It's most of my problems come from that. Once you guys, I think most problems in life come from that.
Maybe.
It's the Triple H factor. I told you about it.
I get the theory. Makes sense. And most people here, it's like, who do they think they are? Or, God, I'm tired of this guy's BS. Or it's always just, it's we hate that other person as a person.
You guys should really...
It's just a terrible person.
You guys should really record those conversations without anyone knowing.
Mm-hmm.
In chat.
I'm sure iHeart is.
Just do it for like 2 weeks and then just play it back.
Oh, my God. We'd all be fired.
I know, that'd be the best, though, but people would... You could charge $100 an episode.
It'd be like Taxi Cab Confessions without the lesbians in the back seat making out.
Yeah, which means Hawk's out.
Hawk ain't watching.
You know what would be awesome, though? Is if we had one of those conversations recorded and then made it the babies talking.
Oh my God.
We should.
It would get us fired and go viral.
Yeah.
All right. All right, what were you going to say now? Something about...
we got to talk about the Wolves.
Oh, yeah, the Wolves.
We have to. I don't know nothing about it.
Presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, buy 2 Red Bulls, get 1 free, and you can mix and match any flavors you want, including their White Peach Summer Edition Red Bull for a limited time at Holiday. Thanks, Holiday.
Have you guys tried one yet? I know you talked about it.
No, I mean, obviously I love Red Bull, but I have not had White Peach, but that sounds fantastic.
Perfect.
Sure.
Again, that was his nickname in high school.
Yep.
The White Peach.
I wish. The Thunder, at one point, I think we're up 24, I think was the most they were up, but they win by 15, 118, 103. What the Wolves cut it to, 9 or 10?
I think so.
I don't think they got closer than that after the big lead. They blew it again in the third quarter, just like they did in game 1. I believe they've been outscored by 14 in each of those quarters, in game 1 and game 2.
Yep.
Mostly terrible again from 3. I mentioned earlier, Ant went 1 of 9 from 3. Nas 0 for 5. Randall was 2 of 11 overall from the floor. 0 of 3 from 3. He only had 6 points.
Yeah, he was benched in the fourth quarter. I don't know, but he didn't play in the fourth quarter.
It was one of those situations. Remember that game was at the where the Warriors, when the Wolves were up 20 something, and then the Warriors bench made that crazy run. Yeah. And Steve Kerr was basically like, look, if we're going to come back and win this game, this is the squad that deserves it because they got us back in it, so we're going to leave them out there. I think that's what happened to Julius Randle is the Wolves kind of had something going, so it was almost like, hey, if we're going to come back from 24 down, this lineup is the one that's working. So if we put Randle back in, does it slow down or change the offense? Let's just stick with the team that's getting us back in this game. So I think that was the plan, but that didn't work either. Don't know. Who knows? Game 3 Saturday. That's tomorrow in Minneapolis at 7:30. Wolves down 2-0.
Well, if we win the 2, then it's even, right? When we're back to normal.
Yeah.
It's just, I think it's over if we lose Saturday. Like over, done.
Yeah.
Bury us.
Yeah, and this is like the most Minnesota sports take of all time. But let's just say it because I've been in Minnesota my entire life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't want to do the whole like. I would rather lose in 7 games than lose in 4 or 5 because either way you lose.
Yeah.
But it just sucks that after last year we got that big run. It was a magical, like, wow, the Wolves finally matter. And then we just got completely, as Sauce would say, boat raced by the Dallas Mavericks. Mm-hmm. This is one of those situations. I'm not cheering for baby steps and pushing OKC to 7 and then losing in game 7. But if we get swept or a gentleman's sweep where we barely win 1 game and it's 4-1 again, it does feel like who cares? Like I would rather lose in 7 and feel like, all right, we're still right on the edge because now we pushed one of the best teams we've seen in a handful of years to the edge. Like we were right there.
Like Denver just did.
I don't want to lose in 7, but I so would rather lose in 7 than just get run out of the gym for 4 straight. Let's at least put up a fight, right?
Yeah.
Can we at least win 1?
Let's at least outscore them in a third quarter.
Man. Then we can worry about losing in game 7. But let's just not get swept or the gentleman's sweep.
Yeah.
The Frost aren't going to get swept. They won 2-1 in overtime against Ottawa. Britta Curl-Salemi scored with 15 seconds to go. And then she scored the overtime game winner as well. So that series tied at 1.
Hell yeah.
The Frost in the charge for the cup. So we stole a game in Ottawa. There we go. Now we just got to win the 2 at home and it's over. Game 3 tomorrow at 4. Right?
Took a pill in Ibiza.
Oh, great song.
Just to show Avicii I was cool.
Yeah, but you know what? Avicii knew better.
That's the definition of peer pressure, by the way.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
just do drugs because Avicii's like, hey, I don't think you're very cool.
Here's the thing. Avicii didn't ask him to do it. He did it.
He did it
to try to look at him. And I think Avicii was like, I don't care if you take that pill or not.
Yeah.
Look what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
I don't care.
What do you think it was?
A pill? It's probably an aspirin.
Yeah. Probably a
You was like
multivitamin.
a blue chew?
Maybe.
You know what?
I don't know if Avicii would think that's super cool, though.
Hey, you take enough.
What was
of
that
them,
guy's
it gets
name
you going.
again? What was that dude's name that sang that song? Mike Posner?
Posner, yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now.
That's a great song.
Here's the thing. If Mike Posner takes the pill, no big deal. If he takes it with immediate eye contact the whole time, that's when things get cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you think he was trying to hit on
I'm not
Avicii?
saying that. I'm just saying. Any man who takes a blue chew chewable while they're looking you straight in the eye,
Yeah.
things are about to go wrong or right.
Tommy's writing notes
Things
down.
are going north, I'll tell you that.
It's a power move.
It really is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that is a warning of sorts.
Yeah.
That's something if Blue Chew had been around in 1990, Dahmer would have done.
Oh,
He's
God.
just brought him to the bar and just swallowed him with eye contact.
Oh, my God. I think you're supposed to chew that,
Took a
Jeffrey.
pill in Milwaukee.
To show Dahmer I was cool. Then I wound up in his bathtub.
Wait a minute.
Severed in.
Dahmer
Cool.
is in Avicii's bathtub?
No, somebody is, I bet.
Would he
Was.
cut off
now.
cranks?
Yeah.
Oh, Avi.
Yeah.
And he'd use them as didos.
I mean, I don't know if...
No, I think he ate him.
I think he ate them.
they were chewing gum.
Oh, he ate them.
Oh, yeah, he was a cannibal. He
Yeah.
Oh,
ate
so he
people.
was practicing.
He was a fine young cannibal.
Was it sexual
great.
or was it actually food?
Yes.
All the above.
both.
You know, it's like you. It's sexual and food.
I wondered, like, if he froze it first and then,
You skipped right over that.
What'd you
Hey,
say?
I said it was sexual and food. Hey, Sauce,
Yes, sir.
when you went to You Pull Our Parts yesterday, did you pull any parts of any kind?
That was about a month ago. I watched a car get crushed.
Was it cool?
Would you
Yeah,
sit
was
on it?
Sweet.
Oh,
It's mean.
was the car crushed when it saw that you were going to sit in it?
Yeah, it just crushed itself. It took itself out. It karmakazed itself.
Hey, car. Hey, car. Here's your new owner.
Oh,
Absolutely crushed.
Yeah.
Devastated. Depressed.
My current car likes me.
If it could talk, I think
wife
it would
likes
say
me.
differently.
my wife likes me.
You ever zip in there?
Oh, you know he has.
Oh, God.
Did you pull your parts at You Pull Our Parts?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, what do they do there?
Man.
They pull some parts.
Crank on your car.
Yeah, it's a sweet.
No, they recycle. They take cars.
Yeah.
And then they pull all the parts out, recycle the car, all the liquids and all the oil that comes out of it. And then you can come in there and buy like Hawk's, that little car Hawk has, right?
Yeah,
like if you need a door for it, they probably have
got stuff like
Plus,
that?
If you need it,
I
all
do
of
need
it.
a door for it.
Yeah.
I rolled the window. I forgot to tell you guys this. I rolled the window down the other day, and it never came back up.
Oh, that's the worst.
And I had to take the door apart and watch a YouTube video and put it back together. And I did it.
Good for you,
Did you
man.
really?
I
Yeah.
did. Like
Yeah,
a
good
big
for
boy.
you.
Yeah. Now, don't ever roll the window down again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I make car parts for the American working man because that's
What I am.
and that's who I care about.
So good. God, that's
If we're talking about cars having emotions, right?
Yes, sir.
And they have feelings.
Yeah, of course.
When they go to the gas station, it's probably it's Pound Town.
Well, but don't you think, like, boy, if he really loved me, he'd give me 91 octane.
I know, but they're kind of sluts if you think about it.
Yeah, they're going to take it from anywhere.
Tommy, only you can make a gas pump phallic and pornographic.
and horny.
And you know what? They're criticizing. I'm amazed.
I mean, they're getting filled up 3-4 times a week.
So are you.
That's why he's going up north with Hazy and
Yeah.
Coach.
In fact, you forgot to turn the light off on that thing. I can see it glowing through your pants.
Oh.
I'll transition to movies next with Mr. Z. We'll talk about Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible after this Power Trip Morning Show.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and Talkspace, the leading virtual therapy provider, is telling everyone, let's face it in therapy. By talking or texting with a supportive, licensed therapist at Talkspace, you can face whatever is holding you back, whether it's mental health symptoms, relationship drama, past trauma, bad habits, or another challenge that you need support to work through. It's easy to sign up. Just go to Talkspace.com and you'll be paired with a provider, typically within 48 hours. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule. Plus, Talkspace is in-network with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. Make your mental health a priority and start today. If you're not covered by insurance, get $80 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80. That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80.
That's right. That's right. That's right, baby. So what? So what? So what do you think of that? Top that.
No, that Hogs Daddy.
Thank
My
you.
God,
Thank you.
that is.
I couldn't believe it. And then I took the orphans down the street and we had ice cream and it was great. And we had a great day.
So kind of you.
Thank you very
Generous
much. I appreciate it.
act.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Z's a generous guy. He joins almost every Friday
But he
when
didn't, he didn't give me orphans ice cream on Saturday night. I'll tell you that.
giving orphans ice cream is playing the Fillmore on Sunday. Mr. Z joins the Power Trip Morning Show to talk about films every Friday. He works in the industry. We just can't say exactly what he does. Whenever a big movie's out, we ask him what the hell's going on.
He's a pornographer.
Oh, he's a pornographer. An amateur
Am
one.
I right about that? Is that not right? Oh, yeah.
No, yeah.
Mr. Z's the best.
All right, so before we get to the big two, let me throw a little curveball at you, Mr. Z, because this is not for major motion picture theaters. HBO and HBO Max for the room here. Pee-wee as himself comes out this weekend. That's the documentary about Pee-wee Herman. 20 reviews right now, but at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Will you guys watch the Pee-wee Herman documentary? Yes, no?
No, I won't.
Oh, yeah, absolutely will.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, I didn't know if you guys could hear or not. I for sure will. I remember when the original HBO special came out before he was kind of Pee-wee, when we didn't really even get the bit. And yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, what an interesting dude.
Yeah, let's go.
I wonder. 100%. All right. So we've had a couple of like Barbenheimer days over the last couple of years, right, where two major pictures come out at the same time. And it's like, they're both going to do awesome numbers. That's what we have this weekend, right? Mission Impossible and Lilo and Stitch. Different demographics, both getting decent reviews. Audience scores are high. Both groups pretty pumped for their movies. What do we like about both?
Yeah, well, Lilo and Stitch be as far as number of people going to see it, that'll be the big one this weekend. I'll tell you, first thing on Lilo and Stitch, I guess I wasn't somehow I missed the original movie, not completely very familiar with it, but so I wasn't able to compare this live action to the original, which some people are doing, saying, well, in the original this happened, but it's a really, really beautiful movie. And apparently it's right in that wheelhouse for the people who like Lilo and Stitch. So the only thing I will say as an adult, sometimes you go to a kid's movie and you really enjoy it for yourself personally, like regardless of whether they're with kids or not. Mm-hmm. And then some are still fun, but maybe not for me. And Lilo and Stitch is definitely for young people or old people who grew up with the original. So it's fun. There's nothing wrong with the movie. And kids, I think, are eating it up, and people who grew up with it are eating it up. So yeah, it's going to do a ton of business. It's going to do, I don't know, 150 million for the 4-day weekend, So it's going to be a big deal.
Hey, Mr. Z, this is a question that you may not know the answer to, but I hope you do. The two Marvel Avengers movies got moved into the December running in 2026. Do you know why?
No, I don't. It doesn't concern me because that's kind of that happens all the time. With a Marvel film, obviously it's a big difference because people are waiting for it excitedly. So I think if it's accurate with the scope of what they're trying to do with these upcoming films, as far as how many people are going to be in it and stuff like that, it's probably just a logistic thing. Or the other thing that happens, people always think it's a bad sign, but sometimes they're maneuvering for their box office reasons to put it into a spot where it'll succeed. If they really like something, sometimes they'll move it over a holiday season or something to capitalize on that. So don't know specifically yet. Marvel's pretty tight on all of that stuff as far as they don't share that very often.
Because this bit I follow on Twitter, this verified account that has all this movie news, it says now that Avengers, Doomsday, and Dune 3 are set to come out on the same day, December 18th, 2026.
Yeah, that's funny that it would land on top of Dune, but again, if you take it's kind of like if you ran a haunted house all year round, but October is when you make your money. The amount of dollars that come to the studio between December about 15 and January 3 dwarfs like entire months of other times. So getting into that spot when people are off work a lot of times and with families, that's when you just, the cash register really rings those 17 days.
Hey, Mr. Z, is this going to be the actual final Mission Impossible?
They've never said that. No one is, if you go looking, no one's ever said this is it, especially Tom Cruise, who's, a bit of a nutter. So you never know. What did he recently say? He wants to make movies till 100. I think Tom Cruise really believes that he is a god because of what he believes in his private life. I think he doesn't think he can die. I think they've got him convinced of that, and so that's why he does all these crazy stunts because he's like, well, I can't die. So when he says he wants to make movies for 100, he's dead serious. And so if he decides 5 years from now to make another one, he'll just make another one. But they did wrap it up. With a little bow in case it needs to be the last one, yes.
Okay, so it could be done. Could be done.
Sure.
And this story looks like it has some kind of finality. All right. Well, and when you call it the final reckoning,
right? That's
it better be the last one.
Yeah, I've been asked that a few times. That's why I've looked, and I think Tom Cruise, either it was McHugh or Cruise, one of them specifically said, we've never said this is the last one. And that was all. They didn't make a big deal out of it, but it was just, I think it's the last one, but they're kind of covering in case, but they haven't said for sure. Like, who knows what 5 years from now, what'll bring. And so, yeah, it's kind of the last one for the movie purposes, but if they made another one, it wouldn't be like, oh my God, you guys said this is the last one. It's not like the Stones having their final tour. They've never said this is the final tour.
Mr. Z, do you have a favorite Mission Impossible out of all of them?
I think I've seen them all. I know we're going with this, but I don't remember. Mission Impossible is one of those series where I think I've said this last time. Every time I quote unquote have to go see a movie, I'm never super excited, and then I get in there and I'm like, oh, that's right, I really like these movies. And then every time, so when I think back, they kind of blend together a little bit. I think 2 is considered pretty good, and I really liked the last one. The last one might have been my favorite.
Well, have you seen that the script for Mission Impossible 8 has already been written?
No.
It's him trying to pass a stone.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, he's gonna wait about 10 more years and then film himself just standing at a pisser just trying to get that thing out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mr. Z, then Mission Impossible 9 is called Mission Impossible: The End of the Story, but they're not sure if it's going to be the last one.
It's called Escape
the last and final one, part
Escape
1.
from the Cremation is what it's called.
Yuck. All right. By the way, so random because I'm on Rotten Tomatoes looking at Mission Impossible numbers and scores and reviews. Same thing with Lilo and Stitch. That movie Friendship with Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd, did that come out in like wide release, or where can I see that? Because I love those guys. I'm sure that movie's hilarious. Any idea where I can see that?
Boy, when is it? Okay, so it was I think 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Okay,
it was released in like 2 theaters. And it set the record for the most business that movie had ever done at that particular New York theater, like crazy numbers. And then it went, it expanded, but not super wide. And so I think we're still at like 20 prints, but I don't even know because it's kind of a little bit out of my wheelhouse. But it will get to here, Minnesota, like Edina or something like that, probably very soon. But it is not wide yet at all. Like it's not playing. So it's just a slow release. I don't think they expected it to need to release wide, and they're kind of trying to regroup and have a new re-release strategy is my guess.
Yeah. Tim Robinson is a genius, and Paul Rudd basically is a better-looking, smarter version of Dov Lambert.
Very questionable.
Mr. Z, you're the best, dude. Appreciate it.
Love you.
Hey, guys. Talk to you later.
And there he goes. Kiddos and I are definitely going to see Lilo and Stitch. I don't know if we're going to see Mission Impossible or not. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. It's such a good theater movie, though. Have you seen them all?
I've probably only seen about half of them.
There's a script for the 10th movie already, too.
Oh, what's it called?
It's about when his marriage isn't going right, and it's called Missionary Impossible.
Oh.
I mean, shouldn't it be Military Impossible?
I mean, if I was writing it.
Yeah.
God. Sauce, you do one.
Me? Well, Mission Impossible 11 has just hit the internet.
What is it?
It's called It's Finally Over. The End of the End. We did it. Congratulations to Tom Cruise. Part 1.
Holy hell, do you hear 13's coming out?
No, what's it called?
What is it?
God. Mission Impossible. Girls aren't doing it anymore.
It's an all-male cast.
And it's got a sequel as well. It's called Tommy Says NBD.
Holy hell, I'm in it.
It's your own movie. You're the star. I just sent you guys a prayer.
Thank you. And also with you, Hawk.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean, though?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Sauce?
Let me cross your fingers. You never know.
The prayer is also with you.
Oh, thank you.
What really matters is next. Scores and stats around the world of sports. Yes, the Timberwolves lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder. We'll talk about that. We'll do some other stuff. Chris will change your life. Parrish in a couple of minutes. Marnie in a couple of minutes. Initials at 8:15 with $91,500 up for grabs. One of you gets a shot at that. Tommy Olson is here on a Friday because he couldn't be here yesterday. And John Creasel can't be here today. So it all worked out just fine. Memorial Day weekend, Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and Talkspace, the leading virtual therapy provider, is telling everyone, let's face it in therapy. By talking or texting with a supportive, licensed therapist at Talkspace, you can face whatever is holding you back, whether it's mental health symptoms, relationship drama, past trauma, bad habits, or another challenge that you need support to work through. It's easy to sign up. Just go to Talkspace.com and you'll be paired with a provider, typically within 48 hours. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule. Plus, Talkspace is in-network with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. Make your mental health a priority and start today. If you're not covered by insurance, get $80 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80. That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80.
Fan.
I'm sorry. Sauce was just trying to be critical and his tongue got stuck. Die, Sauce!
You should try that. Hey, Sauce?
Yes, sir.
1 hour ago on Instagram, you posted, Happy Friday. Minnesota sports are hot diarrhea.
Men's sports.
And you spelled it correctly, and all I could think is you Googled that.
Ooh.
Bingo.
You did?
Of course.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to be...
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's a word that I knew you wouldn't be able to spell correctly unless you looked it up, but that's the whole point, is you normally just fire, right?
Yeah.
That's why we do spell check sauce. So you looked it up and you spelled it absolutely correctly. Look at you.
Nice.
Wow.
Paul, even if the rest of your day is an absolute disaster.
Yeah.
It won't be.
Like the rest of your body.
Right.
No.
While you're laying your oversized head on your probably oversized pillow, you're going to go.
I have the same pillow Hawk has.
You're going to, five times bigger probably.
Yeah.
But
It's
you're
the
gonna,
same size.
You're going to go, what did I do today? What did I do today? Did I have a good day? Was I productive? And you're going to go, I correctly spelled diarrhea on social media.
Yeah.
I bet
and you're
your
going to
pillow-
sleep like a baby.
I bet your pillow looks like a Horseshack test.
What's that mean?
You mean
Horsies walk over it?
Or Rorschach.
Cora, I usually get sad that you're not over there with us, but you'd be happy this time that you weren't.
Well, why?
Don't you?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't even want to know why.
I'm just gonna. I'm not
Dare.
gonna.
Don't
No, we
dare.
had the best laugh.
That was probably the hardest I've laughed in a long time.
That was super fun. You guys are the best.
That was
So
so
why would I
great.
not want to laugh?
Because you have no soul.
No, I'll tell you.
No, you can't. Hawks swore us to secrecy.
Oh, yeah, so Hawks never told Corey about one of my stories.
Well played.
What really matters is scores and stats around the world of sports, and it's brought to you by our friends at Carboni's. Thanks, Carboni's. About 30 locations.
Have you ever had a
Carboni's
pizza
Pizzeria.
sandwich from, not you, pizza sandwich from there?
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard of it. Apparently they make like calzones, but it's not a calzone. It's something else.
You mean a pizza burger? Or
I don't know. I don't know. Someone told me about it. It sounded fantastic.
Now, when I was working at the Domino's Pizza back in Greenville,
When you banged
Ohio,
that lady?
how dare you be so crass?
Did you actually, the pizza
class it up.
delivery, did it work?
I made sweet love to her.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
I've told that story on the air, haven't I?
Yeah, when
Yes.
you're delivering pizza, you don't just bang. You have to make love.
Had to
That's
make
how it
love.
works,
Was the
Tommy.
pizza involved in the sex?
Well,
Your mic's on.
not. I mean, like, no, it wasn't like a
Like if she
Lady
just
in
put
the
it,
Tramp situation.
She just put it like right over her.
No,
like,
no,
you know,
no, please,
like
no.
a perfect slice. You know.
Okay, everybody. She was. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call her perfect, but it's pretty close. Yeah,
No, that's great.
it was great. It was great.
Okay, how much did you eat? Like, is that what started
What,
the,
as
your
much as she
business.
asked me to.
Oh no! Get out! You guys.
Yeah, why are we being like that? We're
Chris,
sorry,
you got
Tommy.
me out of the gutter.
I'm sorry that you got us into the gutter.
Is that what led down like eating a lot, like food?
What's happening?
It's Chris's origin story.
No, I'll tell
I
you
don't
what it
think
did.
so.
It poisoned me for the rest of my life. Because I was like, this is the greatest thing these eyes have ever seen.
Oh God! Like, how much pizza would you eat?
Oh, we're talking about pizza again?
Oh, I didn't know we were talking about.
No, yeah, for real. At the end of the night, I mean, you never had to pay for food when you worked at a pizza place. Because you'd go in there and you would make yourself one, and you would put every topping ever made on it, and then you'd fold that sumbitch over like the biggest pizza roll in the history of man, and you'd put it in the oven, and you'd pull that sumbitch out and cut it in half and burn your face off, taking that first bite because you couldn't wait because it smelled so good.
So good.
And all the sauces and the garlic sauces and all.
And I was 18 years old, so I didn't gain weight ever back then.
God.
It was living,
Lucky.
man. And then I got a call from the 35-year-old sad divorce lady, and I went and burned all the calories off. It was great. Tell me about the good old days.
Was she a larger lady or
No, why would you say that?
You're into it.
She did order a lot of pizza.
How dare you? And how dare you? And how dare you, sir? You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth.
You're into it.
No, what? Why? What?
That's what he said. It was funny.
No, we heard him. Thanks. You guys.
All right, let's do what really matters.
Slice it up, will you?
We'll get to the Wolves in a little bit. They lost. We'll talk about that later. College football. Moving to... Tommy, chill out.
Hey, Tommy.
They're moving to straight seating. So
your seat tickets have been rescinded.
this past season, the 4 highest ranked conference champions got the top 4 spots in the buys. Now it's just going to be the top 5 conference champions still get guaranteed spots. That doesn't change, but now they're just ranked in order of their ranking. Not like, all right, well, that's a conference winner, so they're going to be the 3. No, it's just the best teams get the top seeds.
Smart.
So I think they realized last year immediately that was a mistake. So, still going to be a 12-team field.
Who was it? Arizona State? Or was it Boise that kind of made it weird?
Yeah, exactly. And then I believe, didn't all of the teams with first-round buys lose in the next round?
Yes. Yep.
I think that's right. So anyway, now we're just doing straight seeding 1 through 12. Calm down. What really matters is this.
What? What are you giggling?
Nothing.
Oh, God. Nothing.
Okay. If you're Chinese, you better not fall behind in paying your debts. If you do, you'll see your name and face on giant screens, like in a movie theater right before a movie. Millions of quote-unquote deadbeats are tracked and shamed by their government.
What? Like dining and dashing? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you have bills that you haven't paid, like your taxes, China will put pictures of you and shame you in movie theaters and such like that before the films.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's genius.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
You guys are shaming me.
Do you guys like this?
No, we're not.
Oh, no, we're not. We're fine. We've all been there.
Where?
Do you guys like eating like dinner at movies or more just popcorn?
No, I just like popcorn.
Yeah,
Just
you know,
popcorn.
I should like it more because it's dark in there and people can't see you eating, but I don't want them to hear me eating either.
Right. Like if you anything louder than like it's just weird. But I like a pizza's good. That's easy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I don't know.
Tommy, let's start with you because there's a chance that Sauce read this.
Yeah.
I doubt Chris read this, but let's start with you guessing, and then Chris can guess afterwards.
Give it hell.
I don't know if you saw this, T.O., but the Rockies are terrible this year. The Colorado Rockies are now 8-42 after being swept by the Phillies. 8
that bad?
and 42.
Going up.
This is the worst 50-game start in Major League Baseball since what year?
Oh, Jesus. 8 wins.
8-42. Worst 50-game start in baseball since what year?
1919.
1919. Chris, take a shot.
I'm going to say it's like 1896.
Sauce, you see it or not?
No, but my guess would be a couple of years ago with the White Sox.
So give me a general guess.
2023.
2023.
Yeah.
So what? 1896, 1919, 2023. Damn, one of you missed it by 1 year.
Hogs Daddy.
Saucy Saucerson.
Yeah, sauce.
Dusty.
1895.
Wow. Get the hell out of here.
Chris missed it by 1 year.
Hogs Daddy.
Holy crap.
How about this, Chris?
Yeah.
Louisville Colonels in 1895 started 7-43.
Jeez Louise.
That's how bad we are. So the Rockies are 5-20 at home. They are on pace to lose 136 games this season, which would pass the 1899 Cleveland Spiders for most losses by a Major League Baseball team. They went 20-134. Again, that was only 154 games. Well, we'll see.
And of course, those guys like showed up drunk or like had other jobs. Like this is their full-time job.
Yeah, they were chasing nasty ladies from the Old West.
Seriously.
We discussed
like
yesterday.
Your dad.
Yep. Yeah, 1895.
My God.
That's bad.
What really matters, though, is this.
That's a great point. Carrie Fisher, also known as
Princess Leia.
Her ashes are in an urn shaped like a Prozac pill. Her brother said Carrie would like that. It was her favorite thing.
Is that like a shot?
No, I like literally, they thought she would dig it.
I hope that's like in her will, because otherwise, do we know that she would dig that?
Yeah.
Her brother probably knew.
What object would you guys want to do if you had to get cremated into something?
Deep breath.
Tommy, whatever I'm shaped like, you're not going to get to use it.
Yeah, take a deep breath.
I'd only need 2 more wishes.
Please.
No, but like a chicken finger.
I don't want to be an ash chicken finger.
Sure you would.
No.
Well, what do you always say? I don't care.
I mean, honestly, I don't care, but I don't want that. It's too close to phallically shaped, and I don't know where that's going.
No, what if... And then, like, your loved ones could be like, well, you don't dip it in anything, do you?
I don't think you dip human remains in most things.
I know, but if they all like were in that and you guys were like a little caniac basket when you went to die.
Are you okay?
Here's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, Hogs, what would you?
A brassiere.
What size?
Big knockers.
You guys are derailing. Just nitrous in the studio.
So good.
Steelers owner Art Rooney II said the team is willing to wait, quote, a little while longer for Aaron Rodgers to join the team. He said the exact same thing in April, and now it's almost the end of May. Aaron Rodgers is 41 years old and went on Joe Rogan's podcast, and man, did he talk.
What'd you say?
I didn't listen to it, so I shouldn't go complete Rosie on it and claim that I did. But if you read the ProFootballTalk.com breakdown, and look, admittedly, they don't like him, so they're not going to be super nice to him. But it sounds like, based on what I read on ProFootballTalk.com and all the Twitter headlines, is that he really, really leans into almost every conspiracy theory on the planet, just spitting out nonsense. So it sounds like in the 3-ish or so hours that they barely talked football or what his plan for football was, or I guess that was almost not discussed at all. So he just likes talking.
Do they get high when they go on that show?
I don't know.
That's Bill Maher.
Oh.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Rogan. Now,
yeah. Either way.
Everybody goes in cycles, right?
Yep. So either way, the Steelers say they are still willing to wait.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to wait.
Do you guys listen to Smartless anymore?
Sure.
No.
I haven't listened, ever since they went on their tour, I just don't listen anymore.
The show's the same. I still like it.
Yeah. They still got good guests?
Yeah. They have mixed in a handful of movie industry people, not even notable directors, just kind of behind the scenes people. And I'm like, I don't care for this.
Probably panic and they don't have anyone.
Oh, maybe. But I mean, they still get big guests. What really matters? Oh, go ahead. You got something?
Yeah. Do you mind? Have you guys seen the Osama bin Laden thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
Right?
Corey, have you seen it?
No.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's fantastic. Do you loved it?
Yeah, it was outstanding.
So good.
Yeah.
It was so very good.
Hawk,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
talked about it on Tuesday when you were gone.
Oh, okay.
We had the guy who allegedly shot him in studio,
That's
right?
absolutely.
You had that guy who's kind of going viral right now?
Robert O'Neill.
Yeah,
We had him in studio.
Yeah.
Really?
Right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
He was good. He was a good guy.
Was he?
Told us the whole story. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cool. Yeah, there's a documentary this weekend coming out on Max about a guy runs a crematorium or ran a crematorium, and was caught because he just decided, who cares? So he threw all the bodies in at one time. Instead of burning 10 of them and it taking 2 hours each, he'd burn 10 of them at once, just take 2 hours, and then just mix up all the ashes.
Because how would anybody know?
That was his point.
Yep.
Smart.
But apparently he did other things than that too. But yeah, I know. Yeah, go ahead. Be cool.
What really matters, though, is
in
this.
the late 19th century, U.S. Rich people found that it was fashionable for people to form clubs called 13 clubs. They would demonstrate their lack of superstition by dining in groups of 13, walking under ladders, spilling salt at the table, and several other things. In fact, several future U.S. presidents participated in 13 clubs. Kind of like that. It's like we always say, we're not magic.
No, you're tempting fate, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I think some people just think superstition is routine. Because you could look at me and go, what are you, superstitious? You're doing the same things every day. You're wearing the same things every day. I'm not superstitious at all. I just like the comfort of routine.
Yeah,
right?
it's OCD.
Yeah, it definitely is a form of OCD.
Of course, yeah.
So you've never done anything just because you thought it was good luck?
No, I don't do the whole wear the same underwear for 7 straight days or no, none of that stuff.
That's just normal, but
you should change. I'm just going to throw this out there though. You should chain condoms after the 4th.
Jesus.
Yeah, you just you can't do it 4 or 5 times.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a little stitious.
Yeah. Brilliant comeback. Brilliant.
The NBA All Defensive teams were named. Rudy Gobert on the 2nd team, and Draymond Green made the 1st team. So that'll be fun to add to their rivalry. But Rudy's the 2nd teamer.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yep, all good. What really matters though is this:
when you think of the medieval war horse, you think, man, big old horsey, all covered in armor, big dude sitting on top of it, going into battle, and the horse is like, let's do this. Well, apparently, scientists have discovered, it turns out, war horses at the time were no bigger than ponies are today.
Bye, little Sebastian.
Great bit.
Killed you in the worst fashion.
Great.
Yeah,
that sounds right.
Corey, you got some good pipes.
Thank you. I pictured the horses from Lord of the Rings. Those are just these giant beasts that look like they want to get in there, and they probably don't want to.
Like Clydesdales, like monsters.
Yeah.
What are those things called? Like the Nazul or something? Those guys with the hoods that you can't see their faces. It's something like the Nazul, and they ride those like giant horses that look like they want to just mess you up.
Yeah, no idea. I didn't watch that nerd movie.
Dude, they're so good.
Lord of the Rings was fantastic.
The first 3 are so good.
Well, yeah, that's all I really. What's the fight one? Return of the King, the last one?
Yes,
Where
the third
Legacy, what is it when he slides down and he's
John Creasel's in it?
You love Orlando Bloom. Legolas. Not John Creasel, no.
Brilliant.
The news is next. Marnie should be here shortly. Mark Parrish should be here shortly. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and Talkspace, the leading virtual therapy provider, is telling everyone, let's face it in therapy. By talking or texting with a supportive, licensed therapist at Talkspace, you can face whatever is holding you back, whether it's mental health symptoms, relationship drama, past trauma, bad habits, or another challenge that you need support to work through. It's easy to sign up. Just go to Talkspace.com and you'll be paired with a provider, typically within 48 hours. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule. Plus, Talkspace is in-network with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. Make your mental health a priority and start today. If you're not covered by insurance, get $80 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80. That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com and enter promo code SPACE80.